All right, I am with Rob Batherson. He is the Conservative Party of Canada's president for now. That is going to change later this weekend with a new National Council election. Rob, thanks for joining me.
Great to be here, Andrew.
Now, I want to talk to you about this convention because 18 months ago or so, you joined us on CPAC. Aaron O'Toole had just been ousted as leader by caucus, so there was a lot of talk about what the future of the party was. You did tell us then that the party did have a strong foundation despite these leadership struggles in recent years. Now, as you look at this convention here in Quebec City, the first in-person convention in 5 years, where do you see the party right now?
Well, what we've done with that strong foundation under the leadership of Pierre Poilievre is we've taken it to a brand new level, a level that we've never seen as a party, really going back to the Stephen Harper majority government years. But Pierre is really building a new kind of Conservative coalition. He is pulling in voters from across the political spectrum who voted perhaps for the Liberals, for the NDP, non-voters, and here in Quebec for the Bloc Québécois, former PPC voters. So they're coming together behind Pierre's message around action on affordability, action on affordable housing, and because Pierre has been out there for years on these two issues, he has a lot of credibility among Canadians.
Okay, now we know, of course, the leader speech and the keynote speeches are a big part of conventions. Canadians also tune in these conventions to see the policy debates that take place, whether it's the Conservatives, the Liberals, or the NDP. Now, in 2018, policy workshops were open to the media. We could go in and cover those. That's not the case this time. Why is that?
It's changed. Some conventions, the breakout sessions have been for delegates only. Others, non-members, including media, have been invited in. The reality is, for tomorrow's plenary sessions, both on the Constitution side and on the policy side, the ones that will actually be adopted will be open for all Canadians to see. So we did a lot of the heavy lifting today at the Constitution Policy Workshop, but the ones that have a chance of taking effect will be debated in public tomorrow.
Okay, now I do want to go back to your role as president. As I mentioned, that is going to be coming to a close. A new council will take over. They will select a new president. They're going to be taking over at a time where Conservatives are buoyed by recent polls. Certainly, there's some energy and optimism here. How does that translate to the practical side of a party operation in terms of riding associations, in terms of getting ready for the next election? What do the delegates who have come here need to take away from this convention kind of on a more kind of day-to-day granular basis?
These thousands and thousands of delegates are all leaders in their own right in their local electoral district associations. So we're going to leave this convention energized. We're going to leave this convention ready to roll up our sleeves to work for either the re-election of existing Conservative MPs or electing new Conservative MPs that will help Pierre Poilievre become Prime Minister. So there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of positive momentum. Canadians are responding well to Pierre and the party. And now, as everybody says, we've got to go home, to work hard, to bring it home with a Pierre Poilievre win.
Okay, Rob Batherson, Conservative Party President, thank you so much.
Thanks, Andrew.